G'day ladies and gentlemen, my name's Isaac Butterfield and I have made a great sacrifice. I have trawled through the internet, through TikTok, through Instagram, everywhere to find you the most disgraceful examples of the most painful generation of all time. I'm talking about Gen Z, so strap yourself in. This is going to be a painful experience for all of us. Bubba was forced to shower and lost his pheromones. This is what I'm talking about, Gen Z. This is what I've had comments saying, oh, you got to stop talking shit about Gen Z. No other generation does this shit. This is fucking you people. I will say this though, before I went to high school, I was in my final year of primary school, year 6 we call it in Australia, and we went to the high school that I went to, Whitebridge High it was called, still is. And we went there and there was a goth dude standing there with all this long black creepy hair and he was burning a Barbie doll's head with a lighter. So there has been weird people for a long time, but this is different.
Papa, what did they do to you?
Look what they did to me. Oh.
Yuck.
Oh,
That's fucked. Could you imagine the stink that comes from the sexual relationship that those two gross humans have? It will permeate through eternity. It is disgraceful, disgusting, and despicable. POV, doctor said you're healthy. Okay, I don't know about that. This is Big Brave Babe. I think people find it hard to believe a plus-size girl could be healthy. Everyone's different. Everyone has different issues. I don't have diabetes or high blood pressure or any of that. I might be big, but I make sure I'm okay. It's my problem and I'm not asking for any opinions. The only thing that almost took me out a couple of weeks ago was the flu. Be careful. Why do you think the flu nearly took you out, you fucking idiot? Also, when everyone was getting that particular disease a few years ago that shut the entire world down for some reason, the only people that were passing away from it were the extremely weak and elderly or the extremely obese. So, I mean, if you're in that camp, I guess sit back, relax, and enjoy it because something's going to come and wipe you out eventually, unfortunately for everyone in that camp. It's not a good thing. If you are this woman's size, something is going to take you out sooner or later, and that is not a good thing. That's not something that I'm happy about. That's just reality. So she says that she's a plus-size model, but what she really does, what she actually does is just sell. And I'm going to say this without even, yeah, there you go, an OnlyFans. I can tell you that before I even looked at her. She is deliberately trying to get people who are basically chubby chasers to come on, look at her account and pay her a certain amount per month. Let's see, what are we thinking? $15 a month, maybe higher, lower. We'll find $7.99 for 31 days. She's got a tummy, she's got a booty, she does weigh-ins and food challenges, and she takes requests. Here's a request: stop clogging up me newsfeed like you're clogging up your arteries, you fucking goose.
People say that if you go to the far right or the far left, if you go far enough in either of those directions, those things become the same. Like they're both so extreme that it's just basically the same if you go far enough.
I think it's bad either side you go. Far left, it's bad. Far right, it's bad.
To either side. And it's like, yeah, okay, but the far right want to control women's bodies, exclude certain nationalities, oppress people based on their class and their race and their sexuality. And the far left, the really, really far left, are just like, we should all have the same amount of money. We should all have the same amount of opportunity.
No, the far left is fucking communism. And I don't know if you know this about communism, and I imagine this man with the hairy chest doesn't know this, or perhaps he knows it, but he decides to ignore it. Communism is fraught with, well, people dying in very large numbers. We're talking hundreds of millions. Usually through things like starving to death, which is probably not fun. And I'm sure that old Mr. Cognitive Dissonance over here decided that a long time ago that left-wing politics was for him because he doesn't get bullied anymore and he feels safe there. So you can enjoy that, mate. I'm sure your existence in that safe space is just enthralling. Enjoy that, fuckface. Ladies and gentlemen, can I please interrupt? I am doing shows around the east coast of Australia, from Queensland down to New South Wales. Oh yes, we're going to some weird and strange places, but it's going to be very good. Tickets are selling very fast, so please go and grab them right now at isaacbutterfield.com.
Hi, what is the non-binary version of a queen or a king? Am I a queen? Am I a keen? Am I a key? Am I a quee? Or am I just your majesty?
Okay, well, two things. Number one, just because you shave your head, it doesn't make you a man, obviously. Number two, this is why Trump won. People like this. This is why Trump won. Just want to put that out there. I went to a public establishment without a dog for the first time. Okay, I'll take the sound off because it's copyright, but this was the result. Okay, interesting one. I wonder because obviously for a lot of people, service dogs are really important. Let's see what happens. Okay, this was the result. I never realized how much a dog helps me, okay? Oh, I was waiting in line and some man walked up behind me very closely. God, I wonder what happened. I hope she's all right. So I moved up and so did he. I kept scooting forward and he followed. He wasn't doing anything wrong, but it was too close for me. Usually I would have my dogs to block to create a space. I could feel a disgusting, uncomfortable feeling across my whole back. Oh my God, see a chiropractor and it wouldn't leave. Psychiatric service dogs are valid. I don't disagree, but shit, man. Like, if Russia decides to just fucking take the West on, we are fucked. Fucked. Fucked.
Would you guys rather go to jail for the rest of your life or be conservative?
Go to jail.
I fucking knew that was going to be the answer. Have a look at the fucking... Okay, forget the two on the left. Have a look at this haircut. You look like the Pokemon Magmar. Who the fuck asks for the Chucky from Rugrats haircut? Like, I can tell your politics, I can tell, like, and forget about the question of conservative. Like, would you rather be a conservative? Okay? Being a conservative doesn't matter anymore. This whole right-wing shit, that doesn't matter anymore. None of us are right-wing, okay? You're either a fucking mad left-wing fucking lunatic or you're everybody else. That is the two options now, okay? I shouldn't do that, but I just fucking did. We shouldn't fucking choose between left or right anymore. It's either you're a fucking left-wing lunatic or you're just regular.
Go to jail.
Go to jail?
Yeah.
Die. Wow.
They really bigged you up, you know.
Oh, here we have Bonnie Blue, ladies and gents. I tell you what, let me just say this. On Bonnie Blue, she is very, very intelligent, very smart, okay? She is so good at marketing herself. Everyone talks about it. Anytime she does anything, anytime she appears anywhere, she markets herself extremely well. She is a household name. Not many corn stars or chicks who love cocks can say that. She's very, very intelligent in the way she does it, and she sells her OnlyFans extremely well. I think she no longer has an OnlyFans after she slept with 1,000 men in a day. They actually took her account down. If you don't know who Bonnie Blue is, sign up and go and meet her. She's a great gal. But yeah, she's very, very intelligent, so I will say that.
I mean, I don't know CPR, so if
So
it goes wrong,
she just
CPR.
fucks anyone. I know this
I
dude
only know how to suck, not anything
is not
else.
Gen Z. She is.
Do you want to spend 2 minutes with me alone or double it and pass it to the next person?
2 minutes with you.
Yeah. And what are you going to do to me?
As much as possible.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we
as
gonna have
much
fun?
as possible.
Yeah.
What are you gonna
I'll have
do,
fun.
big fella? You're gonna live in her swamp. 2 minutes later.
Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Would you do it
bros.
again?
Every day.
Would you recommend
Every
me to a friend,
Fucking
I recommend it to everyone.
day.
including your dad?
Especially my dad.
Especially my dad. She's great at what she does. I'll give her that. What I ate today.
What I eat today is a fatty.
Ah, lady.
We got lots of donuts.
Why is this a thing? I understand that it's rage bait, like people watch it just because they hate it, but imagine this being your entire existence. This is what you put on the internet. Why? Like, what happens when you get home at night? Do you think, wow, I've made an amazing video? If I make a video and I think it was a good video, I go, okay, cool, good stuff. Well done, me. But do you do that when you make this and it gets 1 million views? Do you go, wow, all these people watched it and hated me. This was great. This is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, dunk it in. Have a big chomp on that bastard. What the fuck even is that? Looks like a big fucking shit. That's what it looks like. And that blue donut looks nice, actually. I guess it's dudes. Do they jerk off over it? Is this the thing that people are doing? What is that? That looks like Paul Walker after he had that car crash a few years ago. Just really a crumpled mess. Okay, that's quite enough of that. Thank you for showing us that. Are you selling OnlyFans? No. Hi, fatty, just sharing my life and what I eat. I don't think she is. She might be the only one who's not selling OnlyFans.
What I ate today as a fatty.
Morning fatties, we're making a protein coffee. My favorite protein,
I just
Truefit.
think, man,
It smells so good.
you really shouldn't be doing this shit. And I know you built your entire, and this is the problem, you build your entire career on it, and then you can't stop, and then you just get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then you got all these problems for the rest of your life, and then you don't live as long as you probably would have if you never had these problems. Come on!
I'm so glad
What
someone's
the
finally
fuck?
asking this question. My problem is that I'm too hot, too successful.
I bet you're hot with a hairy chest like that. Jeez, it would be fucking warm.
I make too much money. I have too many amazing friends and family, too many cute clothes. Do you know how hard it is to choose an outfit each day?
Yeah, I bet it is difficult. You got to find something that matches your beard and your breasts. Got to be
I
tough.
also have so many amazing and hot people sliding into my DMs every day. It's time consuming to respond to all these messages.
I bet.
Honestly, I've had it too good for too long. I think my problem is that my life is so wonderful and I want
I reckon if you took someone from the 1920s and dropped them today, they'd see all the technology and they'd be like, oh yeah, I imagine that would happen and you progress. But they'd see the people and go, no way, how has this happened? Am I on an alien planet? They wouldn't be able to understand what has happened to all of us. Like, has this person found all the microplastics and then just jammed them into their endocrine system and started blocking all of the normal hormonal responses in their body, so they've turned into this amalgamation of some dude and a fat chick? Why is this happening?
is so wonderful and I only have 24 hours in a day to appreciate it all.
Jesus, that's strange. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the video. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe. We're here every single week. We're also doing a live stream on that other platform that starts with an R. Go and check that out. And ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you next time. Be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Tout au revoir. Bye-bye.